between you and it. It's amazing. That is exactly what I got from Jeffrey Epstein when he conveyed that nobody knows this system. They know parts of it. You got, the banking aspect and different parts of economics and different parts of finance and all different types of aspects of the entire body, but nobody knows the totality of the body. No one has mastered every aspect of this body. And it made me think back to many things, but one of which, and this is a build, one of which is Egypt. And why God changed the system from a system in which you revere God by God's aspects to now you revering God by the totality, the essence of God, which is love. And then my mind wandered and I came into this idea. Not that one. How do I get this out of here? I want to get rid of that now. I don't want that. Okay, so let's see. Favorites. This one. What you're looking at right here is what one would consider a bullseye. It's that thing that you get on your back, or let's just say not on your back. It's that thing, yeah. It's that thing you get on your back when you come forward and you elaborate on things that most people don't think about. But it's also that thing that you use when you want to find your aim. When you want to know how good your aim is in a particular use of a particular tool, whether an arrow or any type of weapon, you use a bullseye, this thing right here, to determine your aim. What made me think of this is levels. And not just levels, but aspects of a thing, learning aspects of a thing, this whole learning the aspects of God and the various aspects and being able to master these aspects so that you are a master alchemist and you can take one aspect and blend it with another to get a different result based on your intention because you've mastered every single aspect of that thing. These rings and the spaces in between the rings, I would consider aspects. And some of the world's spiritual systems, they would consider these rings, the spaces in between these rings, as realms, as spiritual realms. In the Viking mythology, their spiritual system, this center area, this center piece right there, they would consider that Midgard, Middle Earth. That right there in the middle is Midgard. And that is the realm of the humans, you and me. But beyond this realm is a wall, and that looks like the little blackened circle. And that wall is ice, is frozen water. It initially was just water, they say, but that water people were able to master the seas and people were able to get beyond the water at certain times they had gotten to a level of ascension and had mastered the navigation of the open sea. And so now that water is turned to a huge body of ice, vast. So vast that if you try to get beyond it on foot, you just couldn't do it. There's no vegetation. There's no life there. There's no animal for you to eat. It's just too long of a journey to travel. So it's fair to say that each area that is in between these circles is another world. They all make up this plane of existence that we're bound to, but they're all different realms, they're different worlds, and they're distinguished by entities that inhabit them and by levels of spiritual ascension. You've got to, in order to have moved from Midgard, which is this middle portion here, to this outer portion here, you've ascended all the way. You have passed every level of ascension and have been granted access within these realms. Now, one could say that,